Hello, welcome. Here we are in Path of Exile 2. We are like 18 hours before the new patch comes out that completely bricks our characters. Like, SiRiUS is getting... like, his comets won't work anymore. They're completely ruining the cast-on minion thing, so it doesn't work with his flame skulls anymore. It only works just with persistent minions, like the skeletons for the actual witch and stuff. My character is being bricked with the heralds. The heralds can no longer trigger each other, so I won't have that chain reaction stuff going.
They're making sure they're breaking everything.
My hand of wisdom in action is being broken. Your yeah, everything's being fucked.
Even Jerry's
his detonate dead is fucked. Yeah, they pretty much broke everything. they made everything.
So comets won't even fall anymore because the skulls don't die. Trigger them.
They won't trigger.
So it's just stupid.
So if you want to do a triggering thing, you'd probably have to switch to on crit. Just change out all your gems. Oh, actually, no. A lot of those gems would work with the crit thing because they were all like meta gem increasing ones, where they increase the rate that meta gems charge, which is like the cast on critical is a meta gem, so it would actually apply to that. That would be the way to that would be the way to save your character, but like we're kind of done anyways. So they're making a new league. And what's going to happen is everyone's going to be playing in that new league because there's a new economy there. It might be a little bit different than Path of Exile 1 when a new league comes out, just because there's only one league right now. So like people are maybe more likely to play standard still. But in Path of Exile 1, when you're 18 leagues in, or what, 40 or whatever they are now, you know, no one really goes back to play standard anymore unless they're just nostalgic and want to look at their items, you know.
18 leagues under the sea.
It is pretty much. All right, so what are we doing is we want to do a few things. We want to try a few things before it's all over. So that, like, while we still have their power, you know?
Well, wait, what's the name of this update called?
Howl of the something. Wolf Howl, I don't know.
Something of the Hunt? I don't know.
Howling of the Hunt. I don't know. Some shit. Anyway. They're adding...
That's where we are. It's coming tomorrow.
They're adding... Yeah, it's on April 4th. They're adding a new class, some sort of a Amazon-type character.
Oh, Dawn of the Hunt, and I had a joke, because I'm calling it Dawn of the Nerf. Dawn of the Nerf.
Yeah.
Nerfing everything.
Everything's being nerfed, like, items that are... The one thing that bothers me is these 1 to 10 lightning damage per 10 intelligence on these gloves, the Hand of Wisdom action. That's being changed to like per 20 intelligence, but it's being changed across all items, include like even existing items. And so those type of items, I think it's because this drop was very common, like many of these dropped. But certain items, they say like existing versions are unaffected. So if you look at my Ingenuity belt, this one's being the most fucked. This is 40 to 80%. I have a corrupted 88% over here. SiRiUS has a 77%.
77.
With a 20% maximum energy shield, which is really good.
Super good.
The prices of these have flown up so high now. Like, you could maybe buy one of those for like 5 divine before. Now it's like 20. You see people listing them for 15 who are these fakers who are listing it for like fakely and then never reply. They're just trying to get people to list it for that price. That's been like flying up so fast, the prices on these. But so this is becoming 20 to 30% on left and 20 to 30% on right, which means in order to even get a 30-30, you'd have to roll like 30 twice, right? So the chances of you rolling a 30-30 is now less likely than if you rolled an 80 from 40 to 80. So they've increased the potential roll width, you know, but then they've like made it very limited from 20 to 30, which is like actually useless to the point where maybe other belts would actually be used, which is a good thing.
Yours is currently increasing each one of your rings by 88%, right?
Pretty much doubles, yeah. My rings almost, yeah.
Ridiculous.
And so then this belt, I watched a video where some guy was saying like he measured the stats of all the characters above level 97, and he could do like where you select and filter for things, and he was saying like how many people were using what item, you know, and it's like 90% of people were using the Ingenuity belt and stuff like that, you know. These Hand of Wisdom and action gloves are used by a lot of builds as well, like archers, and not just my monk, but like any kind of attack character, basically not sorceress, not casters would use this glove, which is the type of items that were being nerfed. Like all the items that are like used by everyone, the reason that's bad is because it means that none of the other items can be used because it would be stupid to use them. So you want to make it so everything's in balance. You can't have some really overpowered items or it makes it so all the other ones are useless. So this is a good thing overall, but then this Ingenuity belt is not being, the current existing ones are not being affected. So that means if you have an old one like this, you know, time to put it away for good, or, you know, sell it for a lot later, way more later. I was buying a bunch of these for 60 to 70 increased bonuses range for just like 1 to 2 divine each. Anyways, this Warrior Invictus armor, by the way, is an example of one that's actually being upgraded in a way. Certain ones are going away though. Like my favorite one, the most popular one, is the increased attributes and elemental resistances one. That's what I'm wearing. That's going away. But they're making it so it can roll 3 of these things instead of just 2. So it can roll like spirit, resistances, and global defenses or something like that, you know? So it's getting buffed in the fact that it can roll 3, but it's getting nerfed in the fact that they're removing like one of the best ones it could have rolled, you know? So, so there's some good things, there's some bad things, you know. We're gonna talk about that.
We're just doing end maps while we can. We're gonna do. Our characters are broken.
Yeah, we're gonna make another video where we actually are after patch, and then we're gonna talk about what's broken, because then we're gonna really be able to see what's broken. So for now, we're just gonna do a few maps while it's still not broken, while I still have my DPS and I still have. Oh, the main thing they're breaking for you. Grim Feast is just being removed, so you can't double your energy shield anymore, but I still can. They're not removing the meditate, so that's a fucking... Yep. They're just making it so the Grim Feast gem doesn't work anymore and you can't cut it anymore. Then they said they're going to revisit the gem later. They don't know what to do with it. They're like... Everyone was using it, and, you know... Anyway.
Okay, so...
We wanted to unlock a hideout real quick, because you had it on your atlas.
I have a hideout, canal hideout, and then here's just a 14 waystone, just 86% increased rarity of items and nothing else.
Oh yeah, this is the guild. Sure. This is the guild hideout, by the way. Show that real quick. It's just the what is it called? Feld hideout. We unlocked this with Jerry last time. And with the guild hideout, the advantage is that the party leader can use the map device, not only the hideout owner. So you can just switch who the party leader is, and as long as they're in your guild, they can use the map device. Still has that stupid bug though, where if I come back from his map, his portals are not there until he comes back as well. So it's a little...
I wish you could see, you could toggle to view my map.
I know, like
you couldn't interact with it, just to view it.
Wait a minute.
Tell me you can.
This is mine, right? This is mine. Okay. Yeah, when you click on it, I should be looking at your atlas, right?
Yes. Yes. We have a toggle where you can click between all the players currently in the guild hideout.
So I just wanted to do a few maps that I think are good that we haven't seen. A lot of these are ugly, so we're just going to avoid them. They're mostly on your map, so we're just going to launch into them.
We got the canal hideout first. Then we got a slick, which you said looks very good.
Yeah, I like that one.
We have fortress. You said that was good.
I just haven't seen it. I want to see it. Yeah.
And okay. And then backwash. You said looked very nice.
Yeah, it's like a water oceany type level. So.
And I got these all ready to go in a row.
For me, I got nothing to show other than I want to show the towers after, which is like Sinking Spire, a swamp tower, Alpine Ridge, mountain tower, and Bluff grass tower.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, let's do the hideout.
I'm going into the canal hideout.
Oh, and then the other thing is we bought a fucking breach stone to do the Zest boss if possible. We'll try and do that too.
We're going to try to do that tonight.
Which you access with the Realm Gate, by the way. That's what that thing is for. So.
Oh.
All right. Canal hideout.
The Realm Gate. Supposed to be a really hard boss fight. A lot of stages. Probably die.
Woo! What is that? My Orb of Chance. Just made a sound I haven't heard before. I've never seen an Orb of Chance actually drop. I always just find the actual shards of, you know, because these drop in 10 shards as well.
So this is, what is this one called? Canal hideout. Oh, canal is in like the little Aztec City canals. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Would this be a hideout we would use over the forest
It's a
one?
pretty nice one. It's pretty nice.
It's actually pretty nice, yeah. I like how it's nice and bright in daytime. Comes a little boss.
There's a super
Oh, the
fire
slammer.
beast.
Slammer root. Nice.
Yeah, I almost died earlier with a super slammer on a tier 15 map.
I use these ice
He got
spikes.
me down to like in 5% health.
Oh yeah. We were playing this map earlier that was monster poison on hit, which is like poison is chaos damage, and chaos damage penetrates your energy shield, so.
I was penetrated. Want this tier 10? I guess I'll pick it up. Tier 9, am I picking up tier 9?
Yeah, fuck that. I don't know. No.
I took it. It's too late. Anyways, it's unlocked.
Very
It's
good.
a nice one.
Let's change it
But
to
first, you have to talk to somebody to
Let's just change it.
give you this hideout, right?
No, let's just go back and then you just exit. And then you just talk to Alva.
Hello.
And
That's
you
what it
say
was.
select guild hideout. And now you can choose that one. And we have Shrine, which is the one you had. Feld hideout, this is a wooden one. Canal hideout, and the only one we haven't done is the limestone one. Which is a pretty cool looking one actually. It's an underground cave one, you know?
Come to my hideout.
Well, you swapped your actual hideout to it? I just swapped the guild hideout to it.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, let me just go there. This is a guild hideout?
Yeah. I actually kind of want to
Very
know
good.
what happens if I switch it back now. I want to try that because will it save my setup of that one, you know, or not? I've always wanted to know that. So swapping back to holy shit, it saved my setup. Nice. So
Oh, very
and
cool.
you're still in that version of it too. That's weird.
Yep. Until I leave
Yeah.
and then come back.
There's a guide I saw somewhere that said how to get a you know, like what is it, my salvation or whatever, beacon of whatever, salvation hideout or whatever, my $480 stupid supporter pack hideout, you know. They're saying how to get that for free, and they said trade with someone until you find a player who has one and just never leave.
What?
He's saying you could just hang out there and then you can invite people to your party and you can have them join your hideout. Like you could, as long as you're not playing maps, you could just be like trading there and acting like you own it. And then somebody said like in a comment, there's a guy who was squatting in mine for like 2 days straight.
Crazy.
And they're
People
just
are
like,
crazy.
they would take the little boat and like go to the other islands and shit.
And like most people wouldn't even ever go there and check, you know?
I
But then
would,
you'd see their name
I
in
would
your
see it on the
hideout,
mini
right?
map and I'd be like, what the fuck is this guy doing here?
Go on.
I'm caught.
Oh, did you look at
Okay,
your?
so-
I got some points for the
Yes.
Atlas map thingy.
Points.
Do you have Atlas points to spend? No, you don't. Never mind.
Where do you view that again?
No, you don't have any. It says complete tier 2 maps 9 out of 10 for you, so you need to do one more, and then
Oh.
you'll have it.
Okay. So now, the next map I will grab is, which one was it again? This
That's
hard one here, under
no,
15?
no, the other two from the question mark, from the dollar sign, from the one of those two.
I'll just take the first one. I don't know why I picked up this expert cloak mail, but I shall put it in the red tab. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now we are going to Slick. You told me this is the first one you told me about tonight, saying this is a really good one.
Well, so I like this one because it uses a tile set that was in the It's like that. Let me look at what the name of it is. It's the Act 3 last thing. It's the Black Chambers, the level 64 last part of the campaign or whatever.
Huh?
It's that same tile set, but they just did a better job with it. You'll see.
Okay. They did it better. Here we go.
Yeah. Because the other one...
Even though I thought it was cool, I thought this...
No, it was cool. It was
Black
cool,
Temple was
but it
cool.
was way tighter. So it's just like somehow they did a... Look at this. Look how wide everything is.
Oh, there's oil everywhere.
Yeah.
No wonder it's called slick.
Yeah, and it's this super wide shit though. Oh shit! Here comes a beastie trying to get us out of here. Like you will not see this map. Is rolling and shit.
Immediately kill you. Dusk killer. He kills the dusk.
Comet his ass.
Good, my comments were not falling on him. I don't know why.
Oh, I thought I saw him fucking landing.
They were, but not at the end there. Weird. But this is cool. I like this.
Yeah, this is. I like this because it's like the wide path version of that tile set, right? Like everything's just super wide. There's enough room to do your comments.
Everything is like super tight corridors, and the other one I don't like that.
Yeah, and it's the same tile set though, and also I think in the other one there's like little bridges that will open and stuff. They don't have that in this, but it's.
Of course, I know why they chose the other one because it looks alien and stuff. This one does not really look alien.
Right.
Which they like that look.
Shit, my shield. Charging up.
He's over there meditating.
8,000. That's not going away. I like that. Here's a freak.
Oh, this guy's a beast. Holy shit. I'm blinking. He's gonna kill me. He's a scary. It was white kill? What the fuck?
There's like a bunch of rares in a group there. Yep, my shield's down at 4,000. It's like...
That guy was a fucking beast.
I remember... Get this. I cannot meditate. Yeah. Of course, you know, meditating in a fight, not that easy, you know, a boss fight or something. But then...
Yeah.
How are you going to Grim Feast in a boss fight, you know?
How are you gonna Grim Feast?
So you can't do that either, which and it won't even work in the future. So, but I mean, even now you couldn't because you need to Grim Feast. You need enemies to kill, right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad Meditate was not ruined. It's supposed to be basically only the monk who could do that, though. They didn't want everybody doubling their energy shields. They wanted the monk to feel special.
That's his special thing.
Yeah.
It's like the stupid totems are of the warrior, idiot.
Oh, one thing that's being actually buffed is this this attack. This one, when I do this, it sends these tendrils out. That one does 25% increased damage per power charge, and I have 3, so it's 75%. And they're making that 50 for each one, so I actually want to get more max power charges, I think. Because I can get it to 5, and then I'll be doing 250% increased damage. That's crazy. And so that one, I think in order to nerf it, they're probably going to nerf it next, is like, it needs to make it so it can't generate power charges. Oh, they did nerf that, actually. They made it so that the way I generate my power charges, the frenzy thing or whatever it's called, that had an internal cooldown of like 1.5 seconds. They're making that like 4. So I think that means you can't generate power charges. Like when I use it, I have 2 right now. I have 2 still. I just got 2 right there, so I usually get back the amount I'm using. 3, I need to like kill enemies to get it back. But as long as I kill enough enemies, I usually get it back. But if they lower the inner cooldown on it, maybe I won't be able to get that many at a time. Where I can keep using it.
I'm sure glad I got to use this build for as long as I have, and you know, Got it to the end game.
Yeah, and you were asking like,
Right before they fucked
you
it.
said like, why did they do this? Where like every item gets dialed back? And why did they make all these super powerful items in the first place if they knew that they were just going to be too powerful? And then you said they probably just wanted people to enjoy it, and that's exactly why. They wanted it, the experience to be like this, and now they're gonna ruin that experience now. So guess what? Now you
It's
have.
like taking a V8 muscle car and then the next generation gets a fucking 4-cylinder and they go, ha ha, you should have enjoyed it when it was in its prime, the original mode.
But then they also add new stuff. So they want, imagine you have some super powerful thing and they add all this new stuff, but then you're like, I don't want to try that new stuff because I already have a powerful character. So
right, this way they're forcing you to do
they
new
break
stuff, yeah.
every character. But also they didn't break the expensive characters. They broke the characters that were too overpowered, that were cheap and kind of were using like a gimmick trick, like how you're doing their cast on minion death. That's a gimmick trick that made it so 2 divines could buy all of your shit and like you'd be clearing the end game shit. They don't want that.
Yeah, they don't want that.
So they don't mind if people can, do that cast on critical one, which is super expensive.
Veil Shield the Torment today.
Fuck, he fucked me. I was almost.
He's sucking me.
Shield is gone.
He's sucking me.
Where's this fucker?
He's trying to suck me with some kind of vortex. Holy shit. I know, as I was moving toward him and I wasn't pushing toward him. That was scary.
Well, I'm glad I reached 8,000 shield before this is all over. Jerry, by the way, he said he had 12,000 shield with Grim Feast.
Wow.
Yeah, what the fuck? So he was like, this is my last chance, and he like went all energy shield.
You know what you can say after you have videos of playing this shit? You can say, I was there. I have video evidence. I was there during the great time.
That actually reminds me of there's this guy who made these videos for Path of Exile. This is all this lightning shit. This guy who would record all these Path of Exile videos where he'd just spend like thousands of divine to get like the maximum possible movement speed. That's the one I watched. The maximum possible movement speed you can get in Path of Exile 1, and then he did the same thing with 2. And then because he would do
just obsessed with movement speed.
Well, no, he would do different things, like the maximum amount of life leech you can get. He just do like.
Okay.
And for each one, it'd be really expensive to get like literally like he was getting like the maximum possible ingenuity belt, like 95% or whatever the fuck it is,
How much money did this guy must have like had rich parents.
No. So and then so many people complained on his video about how oh yeah, nice one. If only I had 10,000 divine, I could do it too, And then he's like saying like, the point of this is to test what's theoretically possible, and the way I can afford it is that I started doing these videos a while ago, and people thought they were so cool.
His daddy didn't pay for it? Wow.
No, people thought the videos were cool. Oh, watch out, your health, your energy shield.
Fucking frozen, Jesus Christ.
Lightning guy over there.
And freezing, lightning and freezing. Mega beast.
So basically, people donate to him. Imagine like he's got a million or more followers, and now each one donates 1 divine orb. Got 1 million divine orbs, So he's like just scaling it, just like how Kickstarter or something,
Yeah.
And the people he's not even asking for it. They're giving it to him because they're like, I want to see more videos like this.
He's the one who can do it. He can try it all.
He's figured it out. Yeah.
He's the one. Oh God.
But so then, because his videos are
Horrificus the Great.
Because his videos are so iconic, and then he does these things that'll only ever happen like one time ever, right? They say right when he's doing it, like as he's got a little meter over there measuring his maximum current movement speed, and he's like, it's flying up. It's like, okay, I'm adding on my potion. It's like, and he was running out in circles, and he was going so fast he couldn't. The room was like too small because he was just like going in circles in it or whatever. But then he was like showing, and he's like reached the highest possible speed at one point, when he had everything on. He had to have like another player boosting him with an aura and shit, by the way. He's literally trying to figure out the maximum possible with everything.
Well, what if you have like 3 players with boosting everything? Wouldn't that be even more powerful?
No, he did whatever the most you could possibly do, he did. He had like all these other players sitting in the map with him doing nothing. Oh, this guy's a beastie. He's a dead beastie.
He's a scary one, Mr. Grinch.
But so then when he would do the thing where they hit the max DPS, everyone in the chat is typing, I was there! I was like, no, I mean, I was here! You know, like everyone's just typing that because later when other people...
I was here at the maxing.
Because in 10 years people are going to look at that video and it's going to be the moment and their little message is going to be scrawled in the chat right there.
And there's their name and there they were.
Yeah. It's like they recognize that it's a historic moment, I guess.
By the way, it's unfortunate that tonight I am mentally out of it. It's one of those nights. But I was still here.
I was still here.
In this video. I'll just
I don't remember
it.
That's how most people are when they say I was at that one concert, you know, blah blah blah. It's like
yes.
And they were high out of their mind.
Kind of weird, and then I worked out, and I drained my energy, and then I'm like this for the rest of the night.
Sorry, this motherfucker just doesn't do drugs. He's never done drugs in his life.
The drug I do, I eat that spicy Thai food,
He's motherfucker.
and it's like a drug.
He smoked pot one time in his life, and he said, "Oh, this is weird. I don't like it."
Yep.
I don't need
No,
this
I've done it a few times, but like, I don't need it, you know? I don't know, I don't generally need to alter my mind's already fucked enough as it is.
So then what it is you just eat like a fucking 3,000 calorie Thai food meal.
I just eat a spicy Thai food and it just fucking blow my ass out. And then I'm like, woo, I'm drained. I'm drained physically and mentally for the day. Why do I do this to myself?
And suddenly you're like Kurt Cobain on opiates or heroin or whatever.
Yes.
Alright, that's it.
Anyways, at least that's what I did to myself today. I don't know why.
So this map is, you know...
You did it?
Other than, you know, once you see the thing, it's kind of boring, but it is a pretty cool map. Like, I like how wide it is, and it's very easy to... It's a fun one
Do we care to kill the rest of the monsters? It's still more than 50.
There's a few, like, up here. No, not really. Fuck it.
I think they're down here. Let's just really quick just check. Is this even leveling us very much?
A little bit. Probably you a lot more than me. I moved maybe 5%.
Reached the level. Oh, let me quickly add my point again in this. We were working on this tree here.
Energy.
There's another 10%. If I can get 2 more levels, I can reach a giant 30% maximum energy shield node.
Nice. You'll get over 4,000 and then you'll double
Think I could reach 86? Level 86?
Yeah.
I could see it starting to go slower and slower. That's because this is a 14, not a 15. This is a 15.
This is a 15, yeah. We could...
What? Why am I leveling so slow on a 15?
Just because you've now reached higher level. The other thing you could do is there's these things called irradiated maps. This is what Jerry and I were doing. The point of the towers is that you unlock them and then you can place this thing called a precursor tablet. And then the main one I like to do is the irradiated one, which is kind of a dumb name, but it basically means increase the level of all the monsters by 1. So if you have a tier 15 map, that's how you make a tier 16 map. All the monsters are +1. That's pretty much 16 map. So tier 16 maps don't actually drop. They have to be corrupted from a tier 15 map. I didn't know that. Jerry explained this?
I definitely didn't know that. That's probably good enough.
Yeah.
Don't care to search the rest of the whole map for these clowns.
Yeah, mostly you're looking for just the map finish. Because, like, you can actually do these very quickly once you, you know...
Yes.
Once you're just going for what you want, and then... This other thing that slows you down a lot is trying to take all the items out of there, and so... I just look for the one... I of course have the item filter on.
Oh! I got my Atlas passives.
Oh, yeah. The book or whatever, yeah.
How do you access that again?
You just, you write that down at the bottom of your screen. It's flashing too. I think you just want to go up and get that, no, it's in the middle.
This is boss one. These are the boss ones.
Yeah, but you see you start the path up over there? In the middle?
Yeah.
No, not that. ignore that shit. The center main thing. Yeah. Yeah, you want that, and then to the one to the right of that.
Okay, yeah, very good. Oh, very nice. Now, next tablet.
I got some of those too, by the way. I got a... How do you look at that shit? I think it's over here. What the fuck? It's probably endgame. Here it is. Okay. You have to look at your atlas, and there's a little button at the top left corner. That's how you open that shit. I also got some of those boss things, so I put 2 into... +1 to map boss difficulty, and 15% increased quantity of items dropped by map bosses. And so you can actually see, by the way, let's look at the atlas real quick. Of course, I'm looking at a different atlas than yours, but look at the different little icons on a map. So, unfortunately, if it's a map you can't actually reach, you can't click on it. But any maps that are blue are the ones you can reach. You can click on it, and then you can actually hover over the icon. And it'll tell you, this is a map boss. Area contains a deadly map boss. Yours says ritual. Area contains a ritual. So you can see which ones have breaches. For example, they have the hand icon. Irradiated is this little zombie icon with an up arrow. This is the corrupted. Area has +1 to monster level and coalesced corruption. Oh, I didn't know that. So this level here has +1 to monster level from irradiated and +1 to monster level from corrupted. This one has +2 to monster level, yo. And it has a ritual. That's actually crazy. That's probably a hard ass map. You could make that a level 17 map right there.
Here's what is this one?
Both of these are like that, actually.
Area contains a Kalguran expedition. The hell?
Here's a breach one. The expedition is like you have to blow up these things. You put them down on the ground and you blow up the bombs, and then...
Oh, okay.
It's a thing. I don't know. Maybe you haven't seen one of those yet, but it was... Let me see if I have one like that. I don't think I have one like that I can click on to show, but... But anyways, those are the different icons. So you can see what's coming up. You can see if it's got a boss. You can see if it's got a breach. This is what people do on these maps. They're looking for the breach ones because they want to get the breaches so you can get the breach shards. You can collect 300 of them to make the breach stone to open the portal to the Zesht boss. Through the... What's it called? The... Where's that thing at? The Realm Gate. The Realm Gate.
I was just looking at like can you just use it? Yes, you can.
You can just use it, and you just have to have a key, or you have to have it only opens with special keys or special waystones or whatever.
You don't have to get the maps near it.
Nope. And same thing with the reliquary vault thing. You need a key to use that one. The reliquary key. Oh, here it is. Here's
what's in there. What's in there?
You open it, and actually, wait a minute. You just reminded me. I better do this today at some point. I better not forget. When you buy that $480 supporter pack, that's one of the things you get, is you get to submit some sort of unique item to it with your special text, and you could be like, aren't you glad that they nerfed the whole game? Ha! And it could be like, you can put whatever message you want.
And it's not too negative, they'll accept it.
Yeah, probably can't be too negative. And then when somebody opens it, they can get your item and they can get your message, and also like what uniques you put in there are the items that people will get. So like it also means that if you want a certain unique, you want to put it in there because then you'll have a chance to get it. So like probably ingenuity belts, I don't fucking know, something like that, you know what I mean? And when people get that out of there, the reliquary vault, it's a foil version of it. It has some fancy shiny art where it's like has a glow effect on it. I have a few Path of Exile 1 reliquary items like that, and they look super fancy, and they're like more valuable just for that reason. Of course, when they did the reliquary shit originally in Path of Exile 1, the reason they did it is because they had nerfed all these items for like 15 seasons or 20 seasons, right? And so then they're like, guess what, guys? We're bringing them back! All those super items that got nerfed, they're bringing back the original unnerfed versions of them. So imagine if they made this Ingenuity...
Path of Exile 1?
Yes.
They're doing that?
Yeah, this was back in the day.
After how many leagues?
Like 20. But they have like 40 now. But when the Relic League came out, this was the whole gimmick. And they're going to do this in Path of Exile 2, I bet you, in like 10 years from now, it's going to be like, guess what, guys? Ingenuity belt 40 to 80%. It's back, but then it'll only drop from the reliquary vault, which you need to find the keys for, and then it'll drop as a foil version, though. It'll have fancy art and stuff. So
it's going to be a big event.
And yeah, there's no way they're not doing that, because that was a kind of a cool thing they did later, you know. But then, of course, that's why the reliquary is still in here. Anyways, let's do the next map, Fortress or whatever.
Let's try Fortress. So I picked out that other tier 15 you had sitting there by itself. Oh,
didn't we also find a... Didn't you find a tier 15 map?
Found a 15, you have to roll it. You want to roll it all the way?
Yeah, I'll do it. It's
in the box.
I will, Alchemy. Area has patches of burning ground. Right? I'm just gonna bail it right now. I'm not even gonna fully exalt it.
Terrible, terrible stat.
Didn't do anything to it. Well, we'll still do it. It's okay.
I hate those. The worst map we ever played was the burning ground one.
Well, only because it was in the forest.
Okay, we'll see.
What's the map we're about to do? Fortress?
Yeah.
What's the other one after that?
Backwash.
That one we'll do it on that one. That one, there's no grass on that. I hope.
Oh, very good.
I think.
Let's do the fortress. This is the one is that good?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's a tier 16 map. The corruption made it. The corruption made it 16. This is our first 16.
Oh, that one?
This is the first one, the burning ground one. This is the first 16 map we got. That's the only way you can get a 16.
Let's try it on the backwash, though.
Yeah, but you can't do that right now. I'll save it.
Yeah, because I'm worried that Fortress, you don't know what Fortress looks like. What if it's tight?
Yeah, we'll save it for backwash. Damn, okay. That's cool, though, because, like, basically the only way you can do it is by corrupting. We corrupted, like, 10 of them at least so far, 15 even. So the first one we actually got...
It's your first 16!
Well, sometimes they'll go down. What we should do is do the fucking map that's +1/+1, then get a fucking 18 out of it and just die. Does it sound fun?
We could always try it.
No, let's do backwash. That sounds better.
Let's see what this looks like.
Oh, I can already...
Oh, this is like the...
That one trial level.
That kind of trial, sort of.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's like the city of Keth or whatever. But it's like a nighttime version, sort of. Weird, interesting.
Kind of like that Zekama thing too, though. The sand at least is the same from that.
A weird mix of stuff.
Yeah. Bad stuff in there under our items.
Shit's lagging the game to 10 frames, Jesus. This area goes too hard. Describe the ultimatum.
Nice. Comes the freaks.
This map type's okay, not the worst. Precursor tablet. I think it looks better than the last one.
Grab that thing in the middle there. I'll grab it. Oh, he's dropping shit still after himself. Who's launching those red comets? What is... Oh, that's me.
You're the red comet one, what?
It's the shrine. Who's doing that shit? Okay. I thought it was bad. It's me.
I thought it was a bad guy, yeah. Like some kind of crazy
forgot.
Wizard.
It's the shrine. So until you pick it up, the shrine is hurting you with those. But then when you pick it up, you get it. It's actually good for clearing.
There's a small taste of me with my comets.
Yeah. Here, grab that tablet. Oh, one of the changes they're doing though, which is kind of cool, is that you can put more than one tablet on a tower, like 3, I think, which is good because we have like way too many tablets. You're like, oh god.
It's like the enemies are going to be just. Well, I guess that's what people want in the end, isn't it? You just want the hardest.
Well, wait. Can you grab this? this mana regen one. I like those. I like certain implicits, you know. Mana regen one I like the spirit one, the move speed one, any of the resistance ones.
There's a path here.
Oh shit.
It's hidden. You're doing some kind of freezing thing. Anything left? I can't even tell.
The ritual here. Let me go back and drop this shit. Oh, you gotta come back too, I think. Or actually,
right,
can you load up on shit before you do?
What do you want me to take?
Like this shit down here. The expert cultist. Ah, yeah, the expert cultist bow. The zealot bow. Oh, the cultist bow is mine. That one. And that's it. Those augmentation orbs, I guess. That helmet there. That blue helmet.
Alright.
Just dump all that shit into the red tab and I'll take it out of there.
Yes.
Very good. Actually, if you notice there's two tabs to the left of that question mark. Those are technically dump tabs. I labeled it with a little empty square.
I see. Where does this shit go over here?
Oh, good. What is it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's weird how there's no thing for that, like for the precursor.
No,
special tab for those things, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. I just remembered something.
Uh-huh.
Let me just turn this on real quick. There's a microtransaction that they enabled as a weapon effect. Yes. Yes.
What do you have now?
My staff. Look at my staff.
Oh, look at that.
The paladin. This is from the set that they're selling for Path of Exile 1 right now. They're still selling supporter packs for fucking Path of Exile 1 right now. Path of Exile 2 just made like fucking hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're like, please support us.
Yeah, it's never enough.
But so they finally added, they're probably like, hey, we should probably make that work in Path of Exile 2. And I'm actually hoping that like there's going to be a bunch of other things that are going to start working along with this patch that isn't even mentioned in the patch notes, right? Like there's a website on the wiki, there's a page where there's like a database and I could check what all the cosmetics are that work in Path of Exile 2.
And with this new update, a bunch more will work, I'm assuming?
I think so. Yeah, I bet so.
But now, for me, once we're done with the breach boss, if we can beat it, and then once this update triggers, I think I'm done with this game until the new acts are actually out.
Yeah. I think me too, because I don't really want to play it like you can continue playing in this mode, but everyone's going to be in the new league, and so you need to basically just make a new character. I was going to play my archer and stuff, but I realized I have to make like a new archer, and I won't be able to use all of my cool shit like from my other character. I'd rather.
And I basically want to choose one of the new characters when the next 3 acts. When everything's out. Do you think that shit will come out at the same time, or are they going to pull some bullshit like first comes the new characters and then the new acts in the different version?
That's what it sounds like, because they're already releasing one of those new characters, so...
Oh, they're doing it one at a time?
Yeah, and then finally the levels, I bet you. Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to wait patiently till the acts are
we'll just play other games.
Yes.
The Path of Exile.
Gone shirt.
I mean, I'll probably still play it, you know, just won't be recording it. Play it a little bit casually. Alright, so
Endless fun with Jerry.
alright, let me charge up my shield. Open this box.
The box is trapped.
Yeah, it's always trapped. Damn, there's a lot of goodies in there. These came identified? Weird.
Is that because it was a special box?
What was that? 50% energy shield? What the fuck? 50% increased maximum energy shield from an amulet? From an amulet. Crazy. I didn't even know it went that high.
Expert Keth Raymond here.
Wait, and grab this
Don't have room for that.
this expert cloaked mail. It's a white item. That was a good one. And then fuck the rest of this trash. Grab all the orbs. Yeah. Wait, what's can you grab this bow, expert zealot bow? I should just set it to like wow, fuck it. Like, I still need to tell you to grab shit, so it's fine. Oh, this helmet. Can you grab this helmet? It's tier 4. Anything that's like more than tier 1 is. That's good because it somehow limits the rolls to be like higher. I think there's a path down there. Or maybe not.
Was there?
No. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna check
I
it.
don't think so. It looks like on my screen it's fully explored, but you can look.
No, it's done. It's done.
I think I ran down there earlier.
Okay, yeah, it's clear. But this is actually the end game feel. You are, you know, trying to get through maps as quickly as possible, trying to find certain things on the map, like the breach things, so you can get the breach shards. Nice.
Nightclaw, the bum fiddler is his name. It's your sandals.
Can you grab it?
A few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
Actually, can you give me those real quick? Take this instead. I bet you, because it's gonna get auto sorted into the guild uniques tab stash, and we'll forget about it.
Yes.
So I think my character gets nerfed a little bit, but is still viable. Your character needs to be completely
this is gonna be
broken.
Last of the Comet.
One of the things that they completely fucked was there's this item that I was gonna switch to, which is Pillar of the Caged God with Astramentus amulet, which is very, very expensive. But then I just ended up getting a better staff, and like I was looking at it in Path of Building, and it wasn't actually going to be an upgrade for me in the end. And so it doesn't even matter to me that because I won't even need to switch to Pillar of the Caged God. But Pillar of the Caged God got nerfed like in half. Like it was like increase damage by 10% per whatever 10 strength or something. Now it's like per 20 strength, you know. And it's the type of thing where they change it on all the items. Alright, I gotta teleport back. Gotta grab this altar robe and...
Let's do the ritual after.
This map is not very, like... Fortress, I expected like some sort of a super castle or ramparts or something, you know what I mean?
Remember the end of Act 1 when you're up on that...
Yeah.
Whatever that thing's called where you're going around the outer edge of a castle? What's that called?
Ramparts?
Ramparts? Is that what it is?
I think, or, yeah.
I expected that style. Or something. Something like that. Doesn't have to be... Just gonna throw all these items in here. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
I often treat Smokescreen as my trash can in games like this. just throw everything at him.
Whee! My favorite, sorting. I love sorting. I do really though.
Yes.
That's the sick part.
I do it mostly because I often hate sorting. Or it's just like, here you go. Trash can.
Alba has completed one of your
Would you
turns.
name a character in a game called Trash Can? All he does is just collects all the shit.
You gotta just do it in Hungarian, kuka.
Yes.
You know what's funny about that is how in Snow White, the Seven Dwarves, Dopey, in Hungarian his name is just Kuka. His name is Trash.
Literally called his ass Trash Can. Fucking horrible.
Yeah, and that's not even in like the cartoon. That's like in the original Grimm Tales fairy tale version. So that means that they, Disney actually kind of softened that a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
My ritual time. Which, by the way, I think I said this already. Maybe I explained this story already in a different video or something, but J.R.R. Tolkien saw Snow White, and he had just released, like, Lord of the Rings or something a year before that. And he was like, make sure, he said to his friend, C.S. Lewis or whatever, he said, like, make sure Disney never gets a hold of my stories or Lord of the Rings, like.
Goddamn. This shit company to stain upon.
And that was that people like that Snow White. Yeah. I wonder what he would say now, today.
Oh, he would probably just, like, throw
See?
up.
He'd be like, see? That's exactly why. Oh, and then yeah. Actually, the Lord of the Rings movies those are actually good, the Peter Jackson movies. Those are actually super good. I can't believe that
that was actually peak filmmaking.
Right time, right place. You know what's crazy is that Peter Jackson guy, he made that Dead Alive or whatever horror movie. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Which is
I watched it. That shit's crazy.
But it's all like indie special horror effects, right? Which is why he was like, that's how he started off in movies. Isn't that weird?
How is this thing?
Through action, gain wisdom. You gain increased experience. Oh, I probably should have let you take that one.
Whatever, I don't care. Wow, my frame rate's 3.
Nice. Yeah. These breaches and these... oh shit, my fucking health is... oh my god, no! My shield is 400 now!
Who's killing you? What's killing you?
I don't know, something was... get off that.
Nothing was attacking me. It's weird. It was weird. Something wanted
Good
your
thing
butt.
I got at 8,000 shield.
Holy shit, that means I would have been long dead. Wow.
Alright, another
Been dead long ago.
ritual up here.
Up here and to the left. I have not gone yet. Oh, okay, yes. You said the backwash is a nice looking one?
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Better be good! I still think that, like, the acts and, like, they handcraft them, you know, like... I mean, I know there's some random gen to it, but, like, those ones are really where the...
Ready?
I'm waiting for Act 4 to 6.
We're starting it. There's a freak here. Oh, shit.
Did he teleport?
No, I killed his ass. But damn, you see, they took me down to 5,000, so that's just from damage, you know, just from running around in the area.
We got all the rituals, yes?
3 out of 3. Yeah, this one only had 3. There's a fucking freaks crawling up on.
Let's check these. Any of these good?
The Bloodthorn staff, we already have like 2 of those. Who the fuck is still shooting at us? Archer. Okay, Archer's dead.
If it's all bad, we re-roll it.
It's all... Yeah, re-roll it. Shit. Bam.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
1,000. Whole lot of nothing.
All bad?
Yeah, nothing.
You roll again?
No, you only have 400 left to spend after.
It's all shit.
But it's like, I don't know what else. I don't know what else I would take. Yeah, I don't know. Just re-roll it. Just, I want to see what we're not going to be able to afford, you know? What? Oh, you can only,
do it once per area.
Okay. All right, well.
Should I just take these ones with the slots or whatever?
And then there's ones that are like percented with quality. That's probably better actually, because
Which one?
the ones that have a percent on it. These boots down at the bottom have percent. Yeah, that one. Because that's... Yeah, that's the only one. And then the ones with the 2-socket bow. And then like if you can get the helmet or that shield, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Best you can do. Sometimes there's good shit though that shows up in these. You can even like
the map?
you can no, there's still a rare.
No.
One more rare down here.
So it's funny is the videos you see of this one guy who's working on the same build I have.
Oh yeah.
He's been releasing those little updated videos. You know, he's also going to be dead in his tracks after this update.
I wish I could remember the name of his channel like off the top of my head, but I can't. It's something gaming. Like, it's too generic of a fucking name is what I don't like about it. I can't, you know.
It's funny how we've been simultaneously both developing the same build because he's figuring out the same shit we were figuring out.
I want to link it.
Use some of his stuff.
I'll have to remember to link it when I actually get to uploading those videos because I want to be able to see his videos too. The Comet build, yeah. I like his videos too. And the funny thing is he started making the Herald Monk like after that. And I was like, hey, that's my character. And then I was just like, you know.
He is your destined Poe buddy player.
He
must find him.
Fuck.
You must play with him. He is you. He is you.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Can you, because I'm so sick that, like, I have in my Notion, I did copy it, so it's,
Holy shit. But that's all the monsters anyway.
I want to see his name, Visualize the Win Gaming. Visualize the Win Gaming.
That's a stupid name, but yeah, very good.
Visualize the Win Gaming. I'll never remember that. It's too, like...
Yeah.
It's too... You know, even just like searching for that on Google, you know, that's not a good search term.
I guess his videos are not just Path of Exile, but like all kinds of games where he like maximizes character builds out.
I like, he has a weird accent, but I actually like it. Do you remember that one guy we used to watch, the vampire guy? We liked his voice. He sounded like a vampire.
The other vampire?
He was, no, he sounds like Chinese or something. Like something about like the way he holds his vowels. It sounds, I don't know.
That guy's channel, by the way, was called Gaming HD.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he barely releases videos. He used to release good ones, and then if you look at his videos, once every few months he releases one now.
He was actually
some random bullshit.
He was actually from Romania, so he actually had a vampire voice.
Yeah. But none of his videos
he
are
would say like
now,
his videos would start like
lately.
"Good evening." Was he aware that he was a vampire?
I think he probably like was aware and then used it to his
he must
advantage,
have.
or you know.
There's no way he was doing
advantage.
that by accident, saying "good evening" like that, right? No fucking way.
Yes. putting everything away.
All right.
Used to have like whoa. Your stash tab with the gem affinity does not have enough space for this item? What? Or we're so over on tier 18 skill gems we can't put anymore. Holy shit.
Oh shit, that means
Sorry, tier 3.
No, that means their whole guild stash is filled.
Oh, wow.
It's 500 or 500.
Now what?
Now what? Now
In the red tab it goes.
No. I look through any that have more than like 3 rows, and I just take them and I put them in my private stash, you know?
Oh, okay. There you go. Thought it was unlimited, but nope. So I remember that guy had like interesting videos in the past, like we talk about Command and Conquer and
220.
some classic games from the 90s and stuff. Vampire.
All right,
Vampire.
All right, that was the whole map. Let's do the
last one. I need the map. I need the actual map.
Yeah, his videos were those type of comprehensive, like, edited videos. They would be like an hour long, and he'd be like going into like the history of old DOS games and stuff.
Games, yes.
Yeah.
It was good. Now, do I just take this this one that's moved forward here?
No, because we got that other one, which I put into the currency tab.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're gonna try this one.
That's
okay.
the 16 one.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wait, what are we doing it
It's
on?
time to die.
Wait, what are we doing it on? What are we doing it on?
Backwash, right?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, it's fucking irradiated. Oh shit. Oh fuck. It's a irradiated, corrupted, yo. That's 18. Let's do it. We're fucking doing it. We're doing it. Yep. Click it.
We're doing it? Okay, we're gonna die.
Is that what it is? Double check
I
it.
think so.
Mouse over that shit. +1 monster level irradiated. +1 monster level and a coalesced corruption. Yep. Let's do it. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna die.
Yes, I love it.
I think so.
I want to see it because, like, this should be the highest level map we've ever even tried. Because, you know, this way we wouldn't have to say we never tried at 17 and 18. We can, you know, this would be a level 18 basically.
You're ready to die the moment you come out of the portal.
I come out of the portal. I'm buffing my meditate, yo. The map itself was not that bad. It says less effective curses.
It just doesn't look like
Burning ground is the only bad shit.
doesn't look like an ocean, whatever you were talking about. What?
Yeah, my bad on that one. Holy shit.
Which map were you thinking of?
Something wash or I don't know.
Not this shit.
This is gonna be a jungle war. Oh my god.
I wanted an ocean. I got a fucking forest. So these monsters are what level?
18, or well, not 18, but 82, I believe.
Oh, well, I mean, technically, I'm level 84. So wouldn't these still be not that hard? The normal monsters should not be that hard, right?
It doesn't matter. Don't think about the level. Just think about how hard were they hitting before. It's gonna be harder by a lot, because even just a 16 would have been high. See that guy? If he would have finished the slam, would have been probably a big problem. Like, you could look at your shield right now.
It would have been a big problem.
Look at your shield. You're almost dead. Like, you need to run.
Fuck me.
Why are you running? Yeah, why aren't you running? Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because I'm not paying attention to the burning grass shit again.
Well, pay attention, because this is fucking the hardest map we've done so far. That's the whole point. Pay very careful attention, even though you're half awake.
Pay very careful attention
Like,
until you're half awake.
I don't know what to tell you. Try to pay attention.
I hate the burning forest shit, yo. I hate it.
I know. It's also the worst because it's in a forest.
Yes, just like last time.
How is this a fucking back? What does this have to do with a wash at all?
I have no idea.
Oh god, they're slamming.
Just you don't die up there, you see. With your up there tactics.
Yeah, but I'm always watching my shield, so if I get to even 4,000, I'm fucking meditating. Which is what I was just doing. I'm at 8. If I even get halfway down, I'm fucking meditating. Thing for you is that you have to try and keep it up, otherwise you'll never get the benefit from Grim Feast, you know?
Yeah.
Because you'll just be like at your whatever energy shield. But then, yeah, I guess you never get to use your recharge if you keep it at the always above either.
Let's just say in this kind of map, it's really hard to get my Grim Feast up at all.
But look, we're doing it. We're doing it. I shouldn't say this, I'm gonna die. Oh fuck, I'm burning, I'm burning.
Well, it's just gonna be a special or two and we're gonna die. All of a sudden.
I'm already dying, I'm burning. Wait, so let me look at something real quick. This item, the Rattling Scepter, level 82. Yeah, that's the level of the monsters, 82, because the white items are 82. So technically, we should be taking a lot more of the items out of here than normal. Like, so let's go backtrack a little bit. Taking that, because all of the base items are higher. So I'm not gonna take advanced items because that's shit. But Expert Hexer's Robe, that's worth taking even though it's white because it's level 82. So it's gonna have a much higher chance of rolling those super high stats, like the tier 10 stuff or whatever.
I see. This is where one little slammer monster just slams me once and I'm dead.
I know, and it's hard to see what's going on. There's too much shit on the screen. Mostly just look for their little health bars.
Yeah, if there was no health bars in this game, you know, God help you.
Yeah, I'm glad we found that little I'll turn that on. You grab that shrine. See the shrine over there? Go grab it. Oh, I think I already grabbed it. Or maybe not. No, you grab it. It's in the center. It's the red comets.
Hold on, my health.
I'll grab it. I'll grab it. Oh shit, I'm running. Run away, run away. Run, flee, flee, flee.
I'm burning on something.
Flee, just get to the safety here.
I can't stop burning. There's fire everywhere over there.
Damn, I can meditate all the way to full. That's very nice. I can meditate from 0 to 8,000. I didn't really think about that. I thought I had to be at like 4,000 to be able to meditate to double, you know?
Where's the shrine? Did you already touch it?
I already grabbed it because it was killing us. It hurts you until you pick it up.
I couldn't even see it.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed it.
Somewhere in there is a shrine and all the effects. There is such a thing as too much effects in a game, and this game has reached that level, in my opinion. Expert trimmed greaves?
Yeah, start grabbing this shit. But there's enemies abound. Very good. We'll run back through and get all the items after. I think that's actually better. Well, actually, no, that's not a good idea. You know why? Because you can die easily on this map, and then you'll get nothing. You'll get nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go back and grab some of this shit, and then we'll come back to kill more shit.
How full am I?
I'm full.
I have space. I have space.
Here, grab. I grab one of these. Okay. Can you grab this wand?
One moment. Is there a path? There's a fucking path down here.
Yeah, I know, but can you just come back and let's clear the areas that we've already cleared? And that Rattling Scepter. Actually, then that's it. Or down here, anything? Like basically
straight down.
Trying to run through the areas that are already cleared over here. Rattling Scepter. The Rattling Scepters are basically Jerry's like a level 18 warrior summon. I don't know.
I see.
These greaves here are good too. Are you full now?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Alright, let's go back.
Down to portal.
What? Oh, you moved the portal. Oh, you can only have one portal out of here. Wow.
Ah, it has to be mine. I guess when you make one,
I moved yours.
It's mine.
Yeah, it's yours because it's your portal. Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't either.
Oh, we got a stellar amulet.
Just gonna put
You know, you
everything
can
in here.
chance orb these stellar amulets and hope to get a Astramentus amulet. Should I do it? I'm gonna fucking do it. I already did it a few times, and each time it just disappeared. But what is it if we get lucky right now?
Yeah, do it.
Usually it just disappears. Or let's do it. It disappeared.
What's
Whatever.
the chances, like 1 out of 1,000?
Yeah, something like that. Still, whatever. Fuck it. It's kind of a waste to do on those Astramentus amulets. Sorry, I mean the stellar.
Why?
The stellar amulets, because the stellar amulet itself is a good item. So having this disappear is not actually that good, because they're the ones that give plus to all attributes. The amulet. It's a good base amulet type for rolling as a rare amulet. Oh, shit, I didn't buff up. Oh fuck, I didn't buff up. I didn't buff. I gotta run away.
Don't die.
Run.
Don't die on the 18. Don't die.
Shit, I better fucking buff my shit.
There's a fire on the bridge is the problem. So as you cross it, you have to lose some shield. Oh, we got a beast. Or he looks big anyway,
Nice.
but he wasn't.
Oh fuck, I'm burning. It's 1500 fucking... The burning ground is one of the worst, man. You're right. It's really bad.
And so half the time it doesn't look like you're on it, but you are.
Yeah.
Hey, this spot is good.
Can you grab, Actually, I can grab shit for now. Let's keep going. Make sure I'm always at 8,000. That goes through that shit so fast.
8,000. You need it because you go forward.
I think this is a good combo too, by the way, the two characters.
I can only imagine some like
watch out
super
from
player
above.
group of like 4.
That one's teleporting or something?
Fury Freak. He dies. They all
Oh,
die.
nice, map complete.
They all die. The end.
Yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't like that much harder than a 16. But
You have a high...
you could always get a super monster, and it just takes 1, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that could happen even on a 14, and they could still kill you because it's a super monster. Yep. Because he just got the good rolls on himself. Sometimes the map gets all the nasty stuff. Sometimes the rare, and sometimes the map is nasty and the rare is nasty. That's when you die.
Sometimes I'm nasty.
I don't know how that contributes to the equation.
I don't know.
Brain not compute. Error. Nerd
It's
error.
just a fact.
Nerd error.
Nasty boy.
Yeah.
Nasty. Call you nasty boy.
Did you reach your
Yes?
Shit, I'm about to level at 98%.
I'm at, I reached my next level. I'm at 85 now.
Alright, let's grab the rest of the shit.
We might want to clear all the monsters just because they level us so much on this level.
Yeah.
And then let me check my space.
Can you grab these shoes?
Oh shit, I'm full.
Okay, can you grab those shoes right up
We
there?
can't do another portal out and in, can we?
Yeah, we can. We got 2 more.
We can do one more. Oh, very good.
I think, right?
I think so.
Can you grab these things? The expert ones?
Nope. We got one of them.
7 monsters remaining. We pretty much cleared it. Here's a 7.
Let's just kill them.
There they are. Alright, very good. All dead. Okay, now let's see if I can fit.
This area was bullshit. I don't like the look of it.
Yeah.
Stupid, ugly area.
I thought it was going to be this ocean one that Jerry and I did. Fuck, I really wanted to see that one. Did you see a level like that? Did we do that and I just forgot? An ocean one? With the
I don't think I
coastline?
remember seeing an ocean one, yo.
Coastline and everything? Fuck.
I don't think I remember that one.
Okay, well, let's see if we can find it on my atlas. So I don't know if I have any.
That was all the Double types I haven't seen before. Slick,
Speak.
Fortress, and then... Well, I guess I have seen this one before, actually. Stashing everything. You're trying to quickly remove it, but there's more.
Ow, it's filling up.
I saw they were going away, so I'm like, no, no, no.
Yeah, but
Here comes the more.
you don't know. You don't even know. I have 2 quad stash tabs now in my private stash. That's 8 tabs. That's 8 tabs and 2 tabs. You know, worth of. I can stash 8 tabs worth of shit before I take the time to even look at it. By the way.
Oh, nice, very nice.
And then
Good
I go
shit.
through it with my price checker.
Yes. A sick child
That
that 6 hours price checking.
It's called what is it called? It's called Exiled Exchange is the name of the little add-on thing. All right, so let's go back and grab a few more items.
Yeah, let's grab more, but then after that, let's take a little break. A new video.
Yeah, all right.
I need a food.
Yeah, that sounds good. You know, Costco just added some new pizza. Pretty good
And
pizza.
Costco's always adding good shit, and like Walmart is fucking such a ghetto ass store in comparison to Costco or something like that. You know, sad.
Oh yeah, but then the
Embarrassment.
most important, the chicken nuggies at Costco are like the best chicken nuggies you can get. And if you use Smokescreen's special baking method, which is you bake it like with your air fryer, just for like.
And then you have your dog fart
While-
on it. That's not the trick.
No. The fuck? You preheat it
I've heard legends
for
about
1
your
minute.
dog's
You set it on 1 minute basically, and then it'll preheat. But you let it preheat, so that's like it kind of warms the chicken nuggies up, and then it just does like a 1 minute toast, and then you let it cool down, and then you redo it again, so it has to do the full reheat again. But then this time
Does
put
it, does it
10
actually
minutes.
say chicken nuggies on the package from the store, or is it chicken nuggets? Does it actually say chicken nuggies?
No, I think it's like Dino Nuggets or something like that. It's called. They're dinosaur shaped. It's made for little
No,
children.
but I mean, do they now write nuggies instead of nuggets? Like, do they
No!
actually have they reached that point?
That's a
That'd be
4chan.
insane.
That's a 4chan fucking Pepe thing, yo.
Yeah, but imagine the first one that
It's
did
just
it,
how
the first
I say
store
it.
product.
No. Oh, I see. Yeah, it
Let's say
was.
chicken nuggies, they'll be popular.
Or looking for items. Okay. Imagine I died right here just running around.
And then
with
imagine
fire.
the FDA goes, well, these items you claim here are chicken nuggies. We don't know what this actually is. Are they chicken nuggets? Are they chicken nuggies? You know, like FDA has to be all serious and proper. You need to grab stuff?
No, I think we're good. Well, actually, there. No, I think it's fine.
It doesn't look on my screen like your character's on his side, laying down in the fetal position.
What?
Oh, fuck. Look at him.
Let me. Can you zoom in?
He's dying! Teleporting and dying. Weird ass error. Rotating face down on the ground.
Hold on, my game.
That shit's funny.
Hold on a second. This fucking piece of shit. Hold on. There it goes. Sometimes when the
With this
fucking
clown.
piece of shit will do I rotate? Oh my god.
Error. Now try moving around.
What the fuck? Like he's teleporting. What if I roll? Fuck.
It's just some kind of weirdo error that happened where my game doesn't know. Look at your health, by the way. I think my game thinks you're dead.
Oh shit, it thinks I died, okay.
It thinks you died and you're moving around as
Wow.
a ghost.
Alright, well, if I try and switch back to my screen and the OBS will crash, so that'll be the end of this video.
Good a place to end it as any.
Yeah, I think next time the Mesa shit, we can do that. We can just do that next time after the patch. You know,
Oh, yeah?
showing the Mesa
But I
stuff.
think we're gonna record the breach boss.
Oh fuck! Okay, we gotta do that now before we're nerfed. So yeah. All right.
You gotta do the beach. Breach, not beach.
Actually,
Not beach, boss. Breach,
can we
boss.
do a breach on the beach? Can
Be
you
cool.
try and find a water level?
Oh, on mine?
Yeah. What would the
Water level?
What would it be called? What would be the water level? Bloodwood, Sandspit, Crimson Shores.
I don't think it's a spring. It's not a spring.
So Crimson. I'll look at the ones I cleared because I know it's one of those. Crimson Shores was really nice. That one was a. Do you remember the Red Forest or whatever? That was kind of at the beginning of the game. It's like that, but they made it into a beach. So it's got like a red sand beach. That one was pretty cool.
Nice.
If you can find one, it's of course on a.
Why are you playing these ugly ones?
And they were on the water. So if you have any water ones, do you have any water ones? Water maps, I mean. Like if you actually look near the water, you might think there's water maps near there.
Creek and springs, and I somehow don't think these are it. I think it's gonna be called seepage. Seepage. Just got bad ones, yo. 3 seepages. Oh, what about your map?
Was it seepage? It better not fucking be seepage, yo.
Holy shit.
Creek? No, there's
Crazy.
no way it
Sounds
was creek.
horrible.
Let me just try and see if I... Savannah, Hidden Grotto, Step, Deserted, Slick. I remember that. Decay. It has to be one of these ones I cleared already, so...
Did you clear a seepage?
Steaming Springs. Yeah, I did clear a seepage.
Maybe that was it.
It's got a really bad name if it is, but it could be.
Maybe that's the joke.
Seepage.
The one that sounds the worst is the best.
Oasis.
One here called C Notes. What is that?
Oasis, wait, I don't know what that one is. I've never seen that one. Fuck,
Crypt.
Augury? No.
Crypt might be cool. Oh, I've already done a crypt. That was the first one I did.
What the fuck? Is it seepage? I can't believe it would be seepage.
It's probably fucking seepage, yo. Willow.
Creek is forest, so that's definitely not it.
Sump. It's not sump, is it? No. No way.
No, I think it's desert. Or maybe look at the desert ones.
One called Deserted. The fuck? There's one actually called Deserted. In desert. Crazy.
Is it Oasis? Do you think it's Oasis? Don't you have one of those?
Probably.
Do you have one of those?
I know I had one somewhere.
I think it was on the left somewhere over there. Check up there. By the tower, up there. To the right. What's the one that's to the right of the... Between the towers down there? That one. Oh, that's Steven Springs. Never mind.
I know I had one. Here it is.
Oh, nice. It's accessible. Very good.
I'll just try that.
Well, yeah, well, next time, right? Start with
Okay,
that
yeah.
next time, and then
Start with that.
maybe I'll look up what it is called in the meantime, too, actually, just to make sure.
I think it'd be weird to have an ocean type level in the middle of the map. But in the meantime, there's 3 seepages kind of near the water. Makes me wonder. Actually, these are not near the water. Never mind.
Augury? Is it Augury? Like, I don't know. I need to look it up, because it's Sandspit, a haven for seabirds, a hazard for sailors. Sandspit? Maybe it's that. Sandspit.
That might be it. Yep.
Crimson Shores and Sandspit. Those are maybe the two we want to look for.
Burial bog. It's a type.
I have a
swamp.
I have a
Jesus.
Sandspit. I have a Sandspit
really?
that's accessible. Yeah.
Yeah. Look it up and look up what Oasis looks like, because if it's a good one, I also want to see that.
All right.
Only if it looks good.
I have 2 Sandspits available.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad we got to do basically a tier 18 map. It's as you can see, it's not that much harder. The harder thing now will be the Zest boss thing.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
A zesty zest. A zesty zest.
Yes. That was, I think that was the boss where like Elon Musk was playing it or whatever, and then.
I think so. It looks like that. Yes.
All right.
And then he was getting owned in like 2 hits. The boss would just go whack and he'd be fucking dead. It was even him actually playing.
So, all right. Next time.